very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens. Hello, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt. As we get set here, Charles, we talk about wide receivers. You know, Larry mentioned it in the open, but that's a big spot to look at here in this one.
I think he identified it perfectly because these guys have such an impact on the game nowadays because they throw the ball more than ever. And whether they're throwing it short, medium, or long, can they snatch it out of the air and create even extra yardage with run after catch?
Now, and when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, the running back is in sync as well.
The focal point. Runs, catches, blocks, sets the tone for the offense. Definitely a lot of great coverage here.
They're going to look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends are playing so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But
they go play action here on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop it.
As we get a look at the defensive starters, the secondary, they're certainly going to need to be on their toes in this one.
And you know me really well. Where do I start analyzing a game? From the secondary. And these guys have to be on point today. They're facing a high-powered attack.
And he'll go on the ground. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble. And the big meet on the D-line. We'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they get.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a good game.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it? Back to throw again. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They'll go in the the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack. Really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion now. Finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Now a handoff looking right. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. They're going to look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They overload him that time on the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes in the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. And he finds a man on a crossing route. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Go to 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 17, and it'll give him a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guys.
They'll look to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. The rookie picked off the rookie.
And guess what? They're pretty familiar with each other. It's not like when I was growing up and the dinosaurs were roaming the earth and you heard about a guy somewhere. Now they run into each other in camps, going through high school ball, recruiting, college games, all-star games, you name it. A lot more familiarity with each other.
And the possession switches to Indianapolis offense now. They get ready to head back on the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception.
And what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field read.
Here, let's go.
So you shouldn't anyway, that's for sure.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there and laugh and think, all right, 2 already. I get some more. I get some more. He'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space. Big guy running the corner route, being able to lead and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle it physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route. finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say...
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's caught at the 3. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver. We asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They said and only his.
Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the second time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes? Pick...
They'll come out throwing here on first down. McKinnon here is complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 on the game there. And it'll give the Ravens a first down.
That throw has to be a quarterback's dream, doesn't it? Big tight end, curling in the middle.
Let's go. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he comes back with one complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that.
They'll drop the throw. They'll throw right side here, complete. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
And those first...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. Back to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they'll stick with the passing game as he looks. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver from 6 yards away. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. A 10-play drive that time, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Their big-bodied receiver in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So they just do get the touchdown in before halftime, and now a PAT will tie it.
So what we're seeing is one team is going to be really excited right now. How about the other side, though? Will they be deflated? Or will they go ahead and gather themselves, regroup at halftime, and come back out because we had an even half?
Yeah, we did. We'll see. Should be good.
First half of play. Right now, we've got a tie game, and that just means exciting football for us in the second half, as we'll have two teams playing 2 quarters to decide a winner. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. After the fumble, he'll move off the right side on the run, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. The Colts strike first in this one. Ravens take it at the 6. Under pressure here, the ball is picked off. Colts defense happy to get off the field. First and 10, run play coming up here, and this run goes for a touchdown. We're brand new at 7. Third and long. The pass ends up being picked off. Ravens defense happy to get off the field. After the pitch, offense comes ducks out now. They'll go to the ground here. And he scoops it to the end zone for his second TD. The Ravens is up now by 7. Colts take it at the 1. This run stays up the middle here. He caps off the 7-play drive with the score. The Colts tied up at 14. Ravens now late in the second. Pass will be completed over the middle. And he capped off the long drive with a touchdown. That takes the lead up to 7. Staying late in the second. Wide open catch will be made on a deep pass. And 70 yards later, he's going in for the score.
All right, Larry, as you just showed us, plenty of action on the scoreboard, but all tied as we... He'll look to throw. Caught right side. He's got his man. A good pickup there at 22.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Breakaway. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let...
On play action, they'll throw. He's got time. He's going to slip. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 39. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets...
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Surveying the field. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Their exception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Offset eye. They'll drop the throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Their their big tight end from 3 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body. Drive in total 8 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Now a play fake here on first down. Backing up. He's going to wind up and air it out. They got his man complete. They give him a gain of 37. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield, and points are going on the board.
3 tight ends. They run the counter now on first down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Boy, he'll give it to him right up the gut. Oh, look at the juke. Fights off another.
I think the second tackler would have learned from the first.
It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And the Colts are going to have a first.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it down.
They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you.
Here we go. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards there on the pickup, and that'll be good for an Indianapolis first.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them? Break tendency.
Here we go. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Finding time. And this is caught at the 8. He got 29 yards that time. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together,
now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Their dangerous wide receiver with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts add on to their lead.
in order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for the deep ball. That's caught at the 25. And he'll be taken down deep into Indianapolis. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job one. Now they have to convert. And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock, as you noted? So many things to go through.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking deep downfield. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown, and forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation. So they do get it across for the game-winning touchdown, barring, of course, something crazy happening on the kickoff.
So if we take the crazy out of it, that's the way you close a game out.
Who are they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.